With this West 2 first warning weather update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Vanolfi. Thanks for joining our weekly and nightly Facebook Lives here at WESH. And we've got a lot to talk about. Increasing rain chances, storm chances for tomorrow, big time heat by next week, and a very interesting scenario down in the tropics being depicted by one computer model, that being the GFS American model, leading up and into Memorial Day weekend. So we've got a lot to talk about, and we'll begin with what's going on now in the local. So with that, let's take a look. Here's what's going on. Water vapor channel shows that big, broad, spinning area of low pressure now to the northeast there of Orlando, and not by very much. Bethesda, Palma, Terry Thoros, Lindsay, popping on in. Good to have you fine young folks here with us tonight. So again, if you're just jumping in, three things we're going to be talking about. Increased rain chances here tomorrow, building heat this weekend, incredibly hot next week, and then one of our models, the American GFS, doing some interesting things down in the tropics just prior to Memorial Day weekend. So we'll hit the tropics last, but a lot to discuss here. As you can see, Nanette Carla Say has popped in. There's a peek now at Helene Risch, Bethesda Palma, Desiree Wright, Maria Sophia. Great group in here tonight. All right, let's keep this puppy rocking and rolling so you guys can kind of get in and get out and do your thing there. But again, three things: rain tonight, storms tomorrow, heat, and we're going to take a look at one model scenario down in the tropics here, which is catching the eyes of many folks. But again, not going to put too much credence into that just yet. We'll get into more discussion on the tropics here in a second. Janet, Jim, Arena, Belkin, good to have you there. It's been a while. Good to have you back. Jojo Loveboy, Joy, Zane, Tina Wedding. So there's a little feature up to the north and the east. We're getting a little bit of rain here, still ongoing tonight. There's Ocala, there's Waresdale, a few showers there. Folks in Sumter County getting a little bit of rain. And then lo and behold here, right over Ocoee, West Orange High School, back towards the west side of Windermere, we've had a couple of showers pop on up. There are a few showers just to the north and east of New Smyrna Beach that we'll be watching and babysitting for everybody as we get deeper into the evening. Lake Mary leading the way today in the rain. Nancy Powers, Brian, Michelle, Maria Sophia. There you go. All right. Fire danger index now tomorrow is going to be a little bit lower, but still moderate, with those better rain chances coming ashore. Temps outside right now looking like this. Low and mid 70s pretty much everywhere. All right, so let's get into the forecast for tomorrow. Kind of show you why storm chances are going to be going up a scotch here. Remember, we've got that upper low now to the northeast of us, and what that's going to do by late Friday on into the afternoon is pull in moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico. Now, as the west coast breeze gets going, it'll collide with the east coast sea breeze, and voila, we may get some pretty good showers and thunderstorms right along I-4 from, let's call it 7-ish to about 10-ish in the evening. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we can get some rain. No, Shelly, I think you'll have some beach time tomorrow. Absolutely, down there on the west coast, I believe you are. Santa Maria, McClinnis, Jim Bacon, and Maria Sophia, all in the house. So that right there would be some fantastic news for us here in Central Florida. Futurecast showing that the bullseye right along and just west of I-4. Tractions, Windermere, Dr. Phillips, all looking pretty good for the potential for rain if this does not change. Lori Whitehurst, there you go. She's popped in. Now, we head into the weekend. There are some subtle changes here. Upper low moves to the north and the east. We get a few cooling showers and storms on Saturday, but the heat builds. And then on Sunday, I think we'll get another mid-evening collision with better storm chances. Shelly Ann, you're welcome. Mary Evans, Eric Alberto, for those of you just getting in. Some interesting doings in the tropics per one model once we get past this heat story. And oh, by the way, this weekend, we do have a Falcon 9 launch on Saturday afternoon. Right now, looks pretty good. Radar Omega is pretty good. I agree with that. Let's see here. Rhonda is in the house. There you go, Eric. There you go. Yep. All right. Now let's talk about next week. We got some heat here, folks. This is the dealio. There's the heat, and you can see right there as the high builds closer to us. Mary Evans got you. Ars, Shelley, thank you. Appreciate you, Shelley. Reese Stewart, Maria, you're welcome. There's the high almost right over here. Wednesday will likely be the hottest day next week based upon what we're seeing right now. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 95, 96, 95. The records for those 3 dates are 97, 97, and 98. And here's a different perspective of it going from Sunday through Thursday. Sunday, 93, the record 98. Monday, 94 versus 99. Vanessa Kilo Ikai has popped in. Ellen Walden, Douglas Cottrell. Wednesday, 96 versus 97. And Thursday, 95 versus 98. All right, so let me show you what the GFS model. Don't like that one. All right, so here it is. So let's set this up this way and kind of preface this. Let's see here. Hold on. Setting up a couple of quick things here. Alrighty. Boom. Alright, so tropics. Here we go. Jojo Vaughn. There you go. Another tornado watch. Jeez. There it is. Bring on the 90. Says win. Alright, win. And the rest of you guys. Alright, follow along with me now. I'm going to do this little tropical update. So 20 days out to the official start of hurricane season. And the GFS model, and look at the clock now. This is 5:17. Today's only 5:12. We're going to start the clock, and you can see a lot of moisture there in the Southern Caribbean. And I must emphasize, this is only one model doing this, and I'll show you the European as well. You can see, look at the GFS for the tropical signals. On the 18th, moisture is bubbling on up. On the 19th, a week from today, starting to see a little circulation starting to develop. And then, as we get to next Friday, a developing area of low pressure on the Honduras-Nicaraguan border. That then lifts to the north on the 21st and 22nd, approaching the northwestern tip there of Havana. Now, we can only go out 240 hours or 10 days. Thank you, Mary. On this particular model, but we can go out 384 off this machine, and it does take a storm system into the Gulf of Mexico and on into the northern sections of the Gulf of Mexico. So are we saying this is going to happen? Absolutely not. Here's what we know. Low pressure is forecasted by this model to try and develop and move into the northwestern Caribbean on Sunday the 22nd, and then move into the Gulf of Mexico. It would be over some very warm waters. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And this model is trying to take this into the Gulf of Mexico. Not concerned this far out. Something we're watching. Don't want to jump the gun, and I must preface this. This is the only model that is currently doing this, but it's been doing it now for 2 consecutive days. Here's a look at the you take care, Shells. Nice. Where's Ophelia's at, Shelly Ann, by the way? So there it is. The European computer model says Baja. There's your little feature down there in the Southern Caribbean that just kind of goes due west and does not pull north. Goes over Central America and due west. So again, must preface this. Are we watching it? You bet. Are we concerned? Absolutely not. Not yet. And we bring this up because, that's leading right up into the Memorial Day holiday weekend. But look at the waters here. This is the other point I want to make. Folks, this is already bath water. Middle and upper 80s. So could something develop over that if it's pulled to the north and west? Absolutely. Absolutely. So there you have that. Now, somebody wanted to see the euro versus the GFS. I am happy to do that. Okay, there it is. GFS has something approaching that northwestern tip there of Cuba on the 22nd. Again, Donna Santa Maria, gotcha. Just like hurricane season. Dawn Golden, again, one model. The only reason why I'm showing this is that, one week prior to Memorial Day weekend, or actually 6, in some cases 5, because some people will be taking off Friday and going places. Obviously, you want to see if there's something coming up from the south. That's all we're going to do. That's all I'm saying. Don't panic. Don't sweat it. It's only one model. But it's, could potentially, if it were to verify, be coming in at a time where it's a long holiday week or weekend for some folks. The dust off the west coast of Africa, this big trough here, keeping the dust away from us. And now when we take a look at the forecast for the Saharan dust, look at that. It wants to bring it clear into Kingston, Jamaica on the 22nd, on the 19th of May. So there you go. Emily West. Emily brings up a great question. Is the European computer model usually the more accurate in my experience? And the answer is yes. So that is why I'm saying don't panic. We're just saying that it's one model versus many other that aren't, forecasting it to develop. So, but it is a long holiday week or weekend, and we're just going to keep an eye on it. Just keep checking back in, and there you go. So Colorado State's forecasting 19 named storms, 9 hurricanes, and 4 major hurricanes. Now, pre-June storms, does it happen? You betcha. Alex in 2022, possibly. Anna and Bertha, 2020 and 2021. Now, you bet, Ems. Mary well said, Kent Bazan, Douglas Guttrell. There you go. So look, put the models side by side on the Euro. Just the GFS with this one. That is it. Now, let me show you the water vapor for the Euro. Now, this dust would be east of whatever develops here. So there's the Euro. There's your plume of moisture now down in the southern Caribbean, taking that moisture and going west towards San Salvador. Does not come north. The GFS, as you can clearly see, is yanking this more towards the northwest and then towards the north. So that's what the GFS solution is doing. So there's something to watch. Not concerned. The first named storm of the 2022 season is Alex. There you go. Anthony, this far out, my experience shows me that you typically don't get hurricanes in the month of May. Not saying you can't, but the European tends to outperform the GFS. So, we won't really have a definitive answer on this one for quite a while. We're talking about something that's developing around the 22nd, 10 days out. 240 hours from now at the earliest, if the GFS is right, or not even at all if the European is right. Again, the point to bring this up is to get you guys thinking about, something that could potentially develop if the one model scenario is correct, and if so, to get your hurricane action plans ready to go. And what we do is just try to keep you guys, give you first warning, let you know what we see, and we're not saying something's going to develop. We're saying that one model is showing signs of development and bringing it into the Gulf of Mexico 5 to 7 days prior to Memorial Day weekend. Busy travel week. If you're trying to book an Airbnb or headed to the Gulf, you're going to want to know what the weather is that far out before you spend all that money, right? And that's why we do this. If I were concerned that I really thought there was going to be development, I would speak my mind. But this far out, you'd be crazy to do that. Anybody saying it's going to happen this far out just hasn't been tracking the tropics long enough. You don't, at this stage, this is just to show you guys what we're seeing, to let you know that, one model is saying there might be something developing. Keep checking back in and don't book anything just yet. Or if you do book something, make sure you have trip insurance. EWES, you got it. Hot weather coming. That is a given. Hot weather is coming. Look at that. 91, 93, 94, 95, 96, 95. Good rain chances tomorrow. I think Sunday evening could get a little bumpy too. Let's go back to the heat. I want to go back to that heat because this is the other big story. There you go, Jen. That's it, Doug. That's the whole purpose. Jay Nance has popped in. There you go, Jay Nance. Emily, how was your day? Jennifer, how was your day? Doug, how was your day? There's that big dome of high pressure. Building into the northeastern Gulf, getting closer to us on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a summer sizzler. Absolutely no doubt about that, folks. Absolutely no doubt about that whatsoever. So there you go. High strengthens. We get hot. We get smoking hot, in fact. Cindy Turnbull, Cindy Lusky, Cindy Lulu. Excellent, Ems. How's that young man of yours doing? Jacob, you there? Anthony, there's the answer to your question. Near record heat, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Cindy Turnbull, what's going on, girl? How was your day? Great day, says Jay Nance. It's going well. You guys keep me busy, and I like that. All right, let's go globetrotting. We're going to go from the United States to Alaska, Canada, Central America. Yes. Growing up way too fast. Tell me about it. Drink plenty of water, says Juan. All right. 91 in Minneapolis. JoJo is, she's still in house from Minnesota. Feeling like summer for a change up there. Mary Evans, you have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Billings is at 48. Portland is at 53. Boston is at 51. Atlanta coming in at 81 degrees. Snowpack, we still have it with that cold air. Out west, we've had some fresh snow in Wyoming. Arena, thank you, young lady. Appreciate your kind words. Tanisa, gotcha. My day was good. I feel accomplished. I got a lot done, both at home and then here at work. Emily, did you work today? Or was today your day off? Linda had a pool day. She's loving that. There's your snow out west. Cold weather. If you want that, let me show you where to go. Point Barrow, Alaska, 27. Fort Ross, 13. Iqaluit, 21. Baker Lake, 28. Vinnane Airport, 36. Moosonee, 46. Boise, 61. Vancouver's chilly at 48. Atlanta, 81. Orlando, 74. Belize City, 84. Panama City, 82. Look at La Paz, Bolivia, 41. Anthony, I wish I can say I've been all over the world. I haven't, but I have loved Hawaii and I have loved the Caribbean. I've never been to Sao Paulo or Buenos Aires, but I'd love to get to both those places. I'd love to get to Santiago, Chile, and Lima, Peru. Also hear very good things about those locations. Cape Town, 55. Niamey, 97. Ankara, Turkey, 43. Rabat, Morocco, 68. Oslo, 45. Moscow, 50. Baku, 48. Astana, 41. Yakutsk, coming in at 50. Ulaanbaatar, 41. This time of the year, they tend to form in the Gulf of Mexico and on the tail ends of cold fronts off the southeast coast of Florida. There, Brian, great question. Linda, me too, and Ocala, hey Tony. William, good to have you there. Yakutsk. Mikey Evans has popped in. Ruby, how you doing, girl? Mike, Arena, say hi to Ruby. Linda, say hi to Ruby. 41 Ulaanbaatar. 61 in Beijing, 55 in Sapporo, 88 in Manila, and then down under, we are chilling. There you go. There it is. There it is. That is some cool weather right there for sure. There it is. Like, there you go. All right, so yeah, those are the three big stories. Back to the radar here real quick. Rita's saying hi. Best rain right now, right over Interstate 75, just blew through Bellevue. We just had some decent rain. A little pop-up shower there, right along the Coe line. Tomorrow, storm chances look pretty good. It's the supermoon eclipse, Alberto. Great question. That is coming up Sunday night. I'll have that graphic here in just a second. Nice little collision tomorrow from about 6:30 through 11. Could be some pretty good rain right there along I-4 in the metro areas. Linda, you're welcome. Could see a quick 1 to 3 inches of rain right in that little area. And then the weekend, we heat up, we get hot and toasty with some isolated showers and storms, both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday evening, we have a launch at 4:38. Most of the day, Emily, is not going to be stormy, but that little window from like 6 to about 10 or 11 is going to get a little bumpy. PM, no AM. Yeah, just the PM. So you're working on your tan tomorrow. Most of the day, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Maria Gonzalez, hello to you. Mikey Evans just joined. Is it going to rain in Port Orange? Not tonight, but I do like your chances for tomorrow. There's the lunar eclipse that Anthony was just asking about. Lunar eclipse starts Sunday at 11:29 in the evening and ends Monday on the 16th at 12:53 in the morning. There you go, Ems. It just joined. It has not. Well, not yet. So there we go. There's a look at that. And then the heat is the other big story. High builds east, and we get toasty. Check it out. Leesburg. Leesburg is going to be in the mid-90s, just like Orlando, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think it will be. It will be visible to us. All of North America will be able to see the entirety of the eclipse. Now, weather may be a deterrent there for some folks. I think the storms will be over hopefully by 11, which would be before the eclipse there, Emily, but that's a good question. All right, so the other talker is what's going on potentially around the 20th of May, if the GFS model is correct, down in the tropics. So let me kind of walk you through this. So the GFS model, again, it is the only model that is currently singing this song, and I'm bringing it up just because it's getting very close to a long holiday weekend, is trying to develop Alex in the Caribbean around the 21st and the 22nd, and then the long range models try to take this into the northern Gulf leading up to a Memorial Day weekend. The only model that's doing it, and most of them aren't. The likelihood of this happening to me is low, but because it is a scenario leading up into a long holiday Memorial Day weekend, I do like to at least bring it up and make sure that everybody is at least checking in to get the update. Again, the tropical signals with the GFS does have low pressure forming over some very warm Caribbean waters. And this particular model is moving this into the Gulf of Mexico. So yes, it is something to watch. Emily West, thank you. You were so kind to me. Kevin Conrad has popped in. It is possible, Anthony, they could tie a record. So that's it. That for me is the main takeaway with the one lone GFS model. And look at these water temperatures. This is, something, if it were to develop or at least take the track that the GFS is offering, would have ample enough fuel, so to speak, to develop. So that's just something to watch. Not concerned yet, Just watching, and keep popping on in. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th, Emily. You are correct. There we go. Let's do this. So this is what the GFS is doing. You can see the big moisture right there, and then it lifts to the north into northwestern Cuba. So, something to keep tabs on. I do want to load in one graphic here. This is going to look a little funny for just a second, but just bear with me here. And I'm going to put in, let's see here. Do I have it here? Give me 1 sec. Still looking. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Not in that group. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Let's go to Hurricane. Still looking. Give me a second. Still looking. I'm trying to look for climatology here. Hang on 1 second. Still here. Still looking. Phil Short, good to have you there. Again, the screen looks funny because I am trying to find a graphic for you guys that I thought I had loaded in here. Here we go. All right, July formation, October, November, June. June formation. All right. So June formation, and somebody asked this question earlier. Somebody wanted to know where storms typically trend and try to form in the month of June. So there you go. Mary Watson, good to have you there. E-West, you betcha, girl. Just doing my job. So here it is. More likely would be the northeastern Gulf, and then along the tail ends of fronts there. So that is where we tend to see development. Not in the Caribbean, the central, the southern, or the western. Northwestern, and then moving up to the northwest. Initially, no, because we'll have that sea breeze collision Sunday night. But then I think once we get closer to 11 and 12, it will begin to clear on out. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And I do think we'll be able to see it. I do think the clouds will break up. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. So there it is. There's your typical June formation. So it's just one model that's showing something interesting developing in the Caribbean and in the Gulf of Mexico leading up to Memorial Day weekend. So, just keep checking in. We'll see. We'll have a much better feel for this by early next week for sure. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here with a look at the 7 days. Friday 87, Saturday 91, Sunday 93, the chance for storms mid-evening again. Heat builds, get a little bit dry there on Monday. Maybe a few showers and storms around on Tuesday. Hot and mainly dry on Wednesday. Storms increase again on Thursday. Yep, me too, Ems. It's kind of a cool thing. Doesn't happen very often. So, Thomas Perry, there you go. Douglas Cottrell. There will be a little bit of rain in Ocala tomorrow. Yes, favoring more towards the interior, but I think Linda, you'll get some. All right, gang. I'm going to rock and roll, shake and bake, make some updates here. You guys are always an awesome group. Thanks for popping in and keep checking back in with me, so we can keep an eye on not only the storms for tomorrow, the heat, but also what, if anything, does develop there in the tropics. You guys take care. Have a great night, and talk to you guys soon. See ya.